sure you guys are really super excited to be hanging out in my basement with me this time. About a month ago, Jamie, not me, but the other Jamie, asked a question about IT band stretches. And since I've been having so much trouble with my SI joint and as a result been unable to run, I figured it'd be really good if I shared with you some of my favorite Lumbo pelvic stretches. So I'm going to show you some stretches for the IT band, the glutes, the muscles around the hips and knees that keep your body in good running order. And the first one I'll show you is primarily for the IT band, but it'll also help with your glute medius and a little bit your glute maximus. Cross one leg in front of the other and try to get your feet about even. You're going to keep the back knee straight, let the front knee bend and the front hip drop, and then you're going to lean to one side so that this hip is sticking out to the side. Now you're getting a stretch all the way down through the side of your hip, even into the front. And if you're really tight, you might feel it into your calf a little bit too. And then the other side. And with all these stretches, if you're doing them like as a warm-up, then I would say hold them 15-20 seconds. If you're doing therapeutic stretches to try and loosen up some stuff that's really starting to get messed up, hold them for 30 seconds on each side. I can really feel this one. For the hip flexors, I would say take one foot back, drop the knee, and pull the front of the hips back. So it's like you're stretching your hip flexors across that pelvic bone. There are other ways you can do this as well. You can drop the knee, and that's going to put less pressure on those muscles, and then do a real deep lunge forward and out with your legs sticking behind you. If you want an even deeper stretch, you can bring your hands to the floor at your side, work your foot out to the side, and then turn the toes so that they face outwards, and then just get as deep as you can into that stretch. And if you really want to go for it, curl your toes under and lift yourself up without lifting your hips. You're really going to feel that stretch in the hip flexors. For the we've already gone over the glute medius, but for the glute maximus, the ones your butt muscle, your ass, there are a bunch of stretches you can do. One of my favorites is balanced pigeon. You cross one ankle over the opposite knee and bend in. You should feel this on the outside of your thigh up into your butt, stretching down into your knee. And there are lots of ways that you can do this same kind of hip rotator stretch. You can do it on the floor as a pigeon pose like you would do in yoga, with the back leg stretched out behind you, and this front leg as close to perpendicular to yourself as you can get it. Then level your hips and go as low as you can. Don't push it too far. You really hurt yourself if you push it too far. But just kind of ease into it, and then as those muscles warm up, you should be able to go deeper and deeper. As always, you can keep your hamstrings stretched out. That one's fairly easy. You could do a forward bend, trying to keep the knee not locked out, but mostly straight, and keeping the back straight. Leaning in, it's like a one-legged forward bend. And then if you're like me and you have some SI problems, you might want to do a wide leg forward bend. Bend over and try to keep the back straight again, and then walk your hands back. See if you can get them so that they're lined up with your feet, and then pull yourself deeper into that stretch. And then my absolute favorite one that I always like to finish with is a seated stretch. Cross one knee over the other, but close together. Not like you did with the glute stretch, but close together. And then lean back and pull both legs into a cross-legged tuck. And that cross-legged tuck stretch will give you a really great stretch right through the IT band. So those are some hips for the lumbo pelvic complex, for your hip flexors, your hip rotators, your hip extensors. And as I said, remember to keep the hamstrings and the quads well stretched out too, because if those start to tighten up, they can pull the whole thing out of balance. If you're having a problem with your SI joints, with your knees, with your hips, even with your low back, I would say start with those stretches and just see where those take you.